Hi, thanks for sharing your plan. In your post, you didn't mention what you wanted to do with a shed dormer, but I assume you want to have these stairs go up to the second floor. And right now, there's no second floor, just an attic. Attic is not living space, and this program will not let you draw rooms in an attic. Okay, so that understood. I'm going to go to this elevation camera that I created. Well, not that one, this one. Your stairs don't reach the second floor currently. So that's the next thing we need to fix. I'm going to go over here to the build roof dialog and make sure that auto roofs are turned off. They are turned off. So now I'm going to go over to the build menu. Excuse me. Build floor, build new floor. And I don't want to, the default is derive second floor from the first floor, which is not workable. So I'm just going to make a blank. And you didn't mention your target ceiling height, but I'm going to go with just 96 inches. And there's the second floor. Okay, and these are automatically generated attic walls. So they can't be used to form rooms. I'm assuming the stairs are going to come up this way, and then there's a big bonus room up here. The reason I'm doing this is because if you want to create a shed dormer in a room, you have to use a specific shed dormer tool. Your question was in the attic. Well, I guess, but why would you have stairs going up there and this big dormer if it's not going to be anything but attic? Okay. That being said, I'm going to go over here to the edit default settings and dormer. And I don't want a gable, I want a shed. The software only does what you tell it, so tell it's a shed. 312 is probably okay. These other settings are probably all right. And then with this, you can set the ceiling height in it. And if the second floor is 96, I'm going to set it to 96 to see what it does. So I've set up dormer defaults. Now I'm going to go to build roof. Auto floating dormer and back side of the house. But click, there it is. That was difficult. Now my default settings have to fit the 3D geometry of where I'm placing the thing. Excuse me. Let's see, I've got, I want to go to the perspective overview. And there's no floor in the attic because I haven't defined a room up there yet. Now this is like a symbol. You click on it and it has move handles. So we can resize it to fit the space that you kind of indicated, something like that. Now you can see that it's got this gigantic window. And as long as this is a dormer object, then you can't do much with the windows. Okay, let's leave it there. See, there's the dormer. And you can have, there's the 8-foot ceiling there, right here. I mean, I think that's potentially the 8-foot ceiling. There's a setting in the dormer. Let's see if it's available. Yeah, see here, form room inside dormer. Let's do that. And now it's created a room dialog box. Now we have to connect this room dialog box to, and also if we go back to the overview, well, I still don't see a floor. Well, I need to find out what you did on the first floor. Let's see. Got this set to about 9 feet. Let me check edit default settings. Okay, that's following defaults. I want to make sure all these rooms are. Now this is a tool you don't have in Pro. I'm using cheap Premiere, so don't worry about it. It's just a quick way for me to do what I want to do. I want to check which rooms have the same ceiling elevation as this room and the same floor elevation. Okay, for some reason, this room and this room do not follow that. Not quite sure why, but I'm going to make them. Using, again, this tool doesn't exist in Pro. I can just quickly make changes like that and line things up. Now I'm going to go back to the elevation camera and see if those floors, yeah, see now the floor lines up. Before it was following the goofy settings that you had before. Now you could actually put a room up there. Okay. Now the problem is tying the stair into to access of this room. So what I'm going to do is take this wall here, if I can select it, trying to select it. I'll tell you what I ought to do. I'm going to take this, and there's a command in the edit toolbar right there. It's called explode dormer, and it takes it from being a symbol to just being walls, a hole in the roof, polyline, and so forth. So now I should be able, yeah, now I can get that wall. I'm going to open it, and we'll make it visible. Yeah, okay. I want it to form a room, and I'm going to set, okay, I wanted it to interior 4. I was just checking to see if it was interior 4. So now we've got, look up here in the room, there should be, well, okay, there's still problems. That's weird. You go, check this dialog box and see what it says. Oh, it's open below. Bingo. Let's just make it bonus. Not open below. I was wondering what the heck was going on. I'm going to go back to that camera. Okay, now we got a floor in there. This back wall that I drew is not showing. Okay, I'm going to break this wall off here. And line that up with the wall below. Okay, what I'm doing here is creating some headroom for the stairs. This will be open below for the stairwell. We actually change the name to stairwell. Yeah, I just want to get that text and turn it. Okay, and go back to the yeah, this, and basically I'm going to start over. See, well, there wasn't a second floor, so that's the reason the stairs didn't reach the second floor, because there wasn't a second floor to reach. So delete that. Just going to left click. That's how much stairs you're going to need to get to. Let's take a look at that in this camera here. Of course, that's not really workable, because when you get to the top of the stairs, you just bonk your head, and no inspector would pass that. So we need this to, whoops, didn't mean to open the dialog. I'm just going to grab this and take it to the, so we have a little space here to navigate around the stairs, and then we need those to terminate right at that room. Now I'm going to check the dialog and see what the software says. Does not reach. Okay. Well, there's not enough room for the stairway to the second floor. At least not at this particular rise angle. Let me go up here and get some data. You know, the floor is 121 and 122, let's say. So the top riser on the stairs needs to be 7 inches below that. That would be math in my head. Okay. So I'm going to go here and open the stair dialog. And I'm going to undo automatic height. Bottom height's fine. The top height I want at 115. That changes the rise angle to rather steep, but you don't have very much space to make these stairs work. So okay, this is just not going to work. You're going to have to put a dormer up here just to have stairs that reach, unless you have them go the other way, starting over here. I think that's maybe what I intended in the first place. Okay, that's more workable. We got space to enter, mount the stairs, and come in the front door. And I just need to adjust the stair a little bit more. So we're just 7 inches below the floor here. I'm going to draw a CAD line there and another one, and click on the second one. Okay, that's 7 inches. I nailed it. So now I need the stairs to rise up 7 9/16 inches. Whoops. Trying to click on the stairs. So top height plus 7 9/16. There we go. That makes the rise angle even more severe. Open the dialog, find out what it is. That's, that's almost a stairs. I mean, a ladder, not a stair. That's pretty steep. So it's your problem if you can get it to pass inspection, not mine. Okay. So now we got a room up here. We got stairs coming up to here. I'm just going to, again, use the wall break tool. Take out that wall. I'm not going to take it out. I'm going to make it invisible. I'm wondering why that wall's stubbornly, okay, open. Okay, obviously these windows are goofily too tall. So, yeah, there's the bottom handle right there. Something a little more realistic. And then since I've exploded the dormer, then I can change these to a more human size. and it'll stay put. I'm going to make them 60 by 36, like that. And we got this camera out here. I use that one. Then these can be copy. You have as many of those as you want, depending on what you intended as for the design. Okay, the only thing that's distressing me is that back friggin' wall. Let's see if there's. I don't think the balloon framing setting has anything to do with it, but I don't use that except in specialized situations. Look again, see if that wall is still missing. Still missing. Well, okay. I'm gonna take these two walls and move them up screen. I can't recall a time where I was doing this and that wall just won't show up. Let's check the materials on it. Maybe it's opening no material or something goofy like that. Materials, drywall. And the wall type is just interior 4. Yeah. Well, I put a dormer there like you asked. I fixed your stairs. That ought to be some help. Now, why this wall is acting goofy, I don't know. I'm going to try to move it up a little bit so it's right underneath the ridge of the roof, and look again. I don't want this camera. No joy. Check the structure tab on this sucker. Oh, that's not what I told it to do either. Okay, that's coppered ceiling is to be expected. Well, let me try this. I'm going to close this video pretty soon, since I'm working for free. I want to see if drawing another wall. Okay, that wall shows up. I don't really understand the difference. Let's see if, yeah, still. It's going to draw over that wall and see if, okay, there we go. Now, why that's a big deal, I don't understand. But I've been using this software for almost 25 years, and it gets kind of twitchy sometimes, and it's incumbent upon you to just persevere and get what you want and not give in to the foibles of the software. Okay, there's some more cleanup there to do, but at least it's looking a bit better. I guess I need to draw some attic walls. I did draw some attic walls. There they are right there. Weird. This one needs to align with the wall below, and it's not aligned. I don't think that's aligned. Maybe it is. Now let's look at the overview again. Yeah, you mentioned that. Aha. Okay. Yeah, we got some issues coming up from creating the second floor, but just on this one end. The easiest way to handle that is just click on the wall polyline, and I'm pulling, but it's not moving. Oh yeah, okay, so yes. Okay, it's not letting me. Now you were asking about that wall polyline up here, and of course it's now, you can see that all these walls have a a wall polyline. So what I'm going to do with this wall is I'm going to change its wall type by clicking on it, go to wall types, change it from interior 4 to siding 4. Okay. Now there's an alignment problem here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you got a little glitch in the roof plane there. Oh, well, that's your problem. Now this wall here, I think it's an automatically generated attic wall. No, it is not. I'm going to make it an attic wall, but leave it room defining. See if that makes the roof, allows the roof to cut it off. Well, no. Again, I'm going to make it an attic wall and no locate, but let it define a room because I don't want to lose my open below room. Okay, I'm going to just see if I can just manually just edit that wall poly. Well, it popped back. Same thing with this. I'm going to just see if I can't pull it down so that it's not so ugly looking. There. Okay, that's not working. Use a brake line tool right along there. I don't think it broke. No, it's not breaking. Let me just take this and make it invisible. I don't want it showing in the elevations. So it's more work to do, like over here around the stairwell, but you didn't ask about that. That's your problem. Now this wall polyline here, I tried to pull this one down and it wouldn't go. I'm going to take this one and pull it up. And oh, there's another little break in it. And the best way to do this sort of editing is in an elevation camera, not in an isometric camera. So I'm going to finish up with an elevation camera over here. They can clearly see what's going on. Straighten out that wall polyline. Looks like you got two different kinds of siding because you didn't set your default settings on walls or when you started creating this plan. Not the crime of the century, it's just you get anomalies like that that you then have to do something about. I don't want that sticking through the roof, but I want it filling in that gap. Okay, that's it for this video. Hope it helps you. And the way I did that dormer is not the only way to do it. It's just a way, okay? Well, have a good day. Thanks for watching.